FRSC reiterates caution as British envoy governors visit Joshua at Lagos Hospital. Looking at the writers, do we have writers to that particular story? I can't find any. Well, that's the story of Anthony Joshua, but I read up somewhere that his immediate family are saying, look, we need access to him. We don't have access to him. And I wonder, if somebody gets involved in an accident or whatever, shouldn't you first call their family members? Would he be taken to hospital, treated for 24 hours without anybody reaching out to his immediate family members? Interesting times. Oh well, these are some window headlines, and then some other headlines from the dailies. Cooking gas. Over 2 million households stick to firewood, charcoal, over affordability. And of course, deforestation concerns as more consumers return to charcoal. FG insists 5 million cylinders to be distributed by 2030. Local production hits 80% as marketers blame affordability. Funding. Meanwhile, we're still flaring gas, aren't we?
No, we are.
Oh, okay. All right then. Well, that's the big story. Okay. To give us more context, let's look at the breakdown by The Guardian here. 20 million plus households still rely on firewood and charcoal. 1.5 million households switched to LPG in 10 years. Some new, some now reverted. LPG uses 250,000 metric tons. That's 2014, which translates to 1.5 million metric tons in 2024. Targets 5 to 6 million metric tons a year, shifted to 2030. Per capita LPG use 7 kg per year. Global average 25 to 30 kg. Cylinder costs 80,000 naira, above minimum wage. What cylinder is that one? I know I priced one. I asked for the price of one yesterday, and it said 40.
It's 35. I bought it about 3 weeks
48 or 49.
Is it 12.5?
12.5. Yeah.
12.5. Yes.
Well, they just said cylinder cost, but this looks like the top one. The
popular one is the 12.5.
Yes, that's the popular one.
Maybe they are talking about the unpopular one.
I'll do it.
All right,
they could be talking about the unpopular one.
Retail LPG price 950 naira to 1,500 naira per kilogram. Supply snapshot November 2025. Daily supply for, this goes on and on. 5 billion cylinders to be distributed by 2030.
Before we move on, when they say to be distributed by 2030, is it free of charge?
Yes.
Okay, free of charge.
Government
account. 5 million people.
And you want to depend on that?
No, it's not a matter of depending on gas. I already have 2.
I know you have.
I have 2.
They told you now.
No,
Did they not tell you that prepaid meter?
I understand what you mean by
prepaid
I want
meter
to
is free. Or you go to NEPA.
No, my question is this. The 5 million people, how are they going to select the 5 million people?
No. Well,
let's take it for granted that government will, in 2030, distribute 5 million. So who will become the beneficiaries? What will be the criteria?
When they say things like this, without giving template, forget it. They just said it. It don't depend on it. There is this other gas, 6 kg gas cylinder that comes with the burner.
Yes, that's the small.
It's more popular now because since kerosene cannot be, be gotten.
Kerosene is more expensive
than gas.
The one you are talking about is low end.
So that one is more popular. Did they put it in the mix in that their calculation there? They are only talking of 12.5 kg abi. But the other one that is 6 kg that come with the burner, the one that people carry and go to the
camp gas. We call it camp gas.
Is more popular. Almost every household are using it. Almost every household is more popular. If you add it to the calculation there, you will see that the majority of Nigerians are using that more than the one that comes with the cylinder, and then you now have your own table gas, the one you put on the table in your kitchen, and then extend the rope or something to connect it.
Yeah.
That is the one they calculated. But the other one, that one you call camp gas, is more popular. I'm telling you. Why did they add it there? So that they will capture the actual usage. Because kerosene is out of the reach of the common man. You can't even find it.
This is an average estimate, but let's get your thoughts here.
Well, those are calculations. They should leave us alone. We are nothing. There's nothing they promise us in this country that we have gotten the dividends. Every other calculation always come to nothing. So I don't depend on it. I don't. If you do proper check, proper cross-examination of those figures now, Moses, you will see a wide difference from what they told you there now.
What are the dangers of reverting to charcoal?
You see, the whole essence of promoting the usage of gas is to discourage deforestation. And if government is intentional about it and they are able to carry out this, and it gets to my worry is, these cylinders, are they going to get to the actual users?
Are they going to get to those that need it the most?
That's what I'm saying.
Cannot afford it.
Because of your experience.
Yes. It will still go back to those who will end up reselling it to those who need it. At the end of the day, the purpose would have been defeated.
At a higher price.
So even when government means well, but those who implement, they mean otherwise, you'll be surprised that this 1 million cylinders they are trying to roll out.
5 million.
Is it 5 million? Yes.
5 million.
Some senators, so House of Rep members, and big political wigs will corner them. And then they will rebrand them to either say it's palliative,
yes, for campaign,
for their own selfish interest. And the one that you give, they will even go and sell. If Nigerians can sell not for sale Bible at a crusade, then you can imagine how this one will end. Seedlings, pesticides, insecticides that were meant for farmers got into wrong hands, and this is not a question of I was told. I saw it for a first hand. So it's a big problem. Implementation. Even when government means well.
And that is because the government is corrupt on its own. If the government want to, in fact, anytime government wants to.
How many rats are you going to chase in the room?
No, the parliament, at least be intentional about it. Tell us that yes, you want this thing to be processed properly. You want this thing to be done without any hiccup. And let us see how it will move. All you needed to do, police it. Police is from the beginning to the end.
The police is it not corrupt?
Police, no, not police.
Is the police not corrupt?
No, not the police, not the not the.
I know what you are saying. You are using figurative police. The police you are talking about is also part of the corruption. Because he will say, okay, 10,000 is allocated to us. How many are you giving me? Already he has cornered part of it. And when he corners, if the other ones are now dispensing to their cronies or selling, will he have the courage to challenge? No. But at that level, it is not government, it is the individual that is committing that. And they are just too many. That how many are you going to chase around? Will a governor leave his government house to be going to every market to see how these things are distributed? It's not going to happen. When even a permanent secretary is part of this, a director is part of this, and these are people that are supposed to be saddled with implementation of government policies.
No, but the governor can also ensure that it doesn't get into the hands of stakeholders. Because it is these stakeholders that actually orchestrate, okay, now the governor has released this, and the governor steps aside. The person that is the stakeholder in the local government now corners it for himself. The governor can actually, walk to the end.
Each of the local government.
How many local governments do we have?
For instance, there are some local governments that are up to 30 in a state.
Okay.
Now, what I'm saying is, you have released 5,000 cylinders to each local government. Okay. Once it lands with the local government chairman, they already have a list that you have ghost members, you have political bigwigs, you have all these people there. So, how many of these people would the governor recognize? He will need to just show the list. Sir, we have distributed, and these are the lists. And perhaps if they say put phone number, these people, they have their phone numbers there. If you see, that's why I always say,
I understand your position.
civil servants are the most corrupt in this country.
I understand your position, Dele. But what I'm saying is that the governor can go further.
Must the governor even do that?
No, but that is the situation
when we that are supposed to be beneficiaries are even dealing with ourselves.
That is the situation.
Do you know that some of these cylinders, if they find their way to states that have contiguous borders with other countries, they can ferry it across the border to go and sell.
That's true.
How will the governor go and man those porous borders to ensure that that thing does not cross the border? It's so complex.
Look,
the point is, we as Nigerians, we should address ourselves to some of these problems that, look, for every corruptive tendencies you are injuring the interest of a lot of people. If a road that's supposed to be tarred is not tarred and money is kept inside the pocket, one day your family member may pass through that road and one trailer is trying to avoid potholes.
Okay, what if we get into a situation where the governor conducts on the spot unannounced assessment of the distribution? Like in
that's fine. That's fine.
You go to a community unannounced.
Yeah, that's
when
fine.
are you going to distribute? Local government chairman and chairman.
You just go to a particular community and ask how many people enjoy this facility.
In fact, on the point of distribution, you know, you have lined out like 100 of them, and the governor just walks in and says, "Okay, you collect." At that point, anybody that it gets into his hand, the stakeholder has no way of retrieving it again. Hands on, because
can the governor do? That means you have to abandon state duty.
Abandon state duties. When they go to Abuja to tell the president bye-bye to France, have they not abandoned state duties?
It is.
I'm talking about your governor that is always in Abuja, waving bye-bye to the president anytime he jumps on the plane.
It's part of on your mandate will stand.
Yes. So has he not abandoned governance? So how about taking 1 or 2 days to inspect the distribution of gasoline?
No, they can't do that. To meet the people
we have situations where a governor comes before 8 o'clock in the morning, you know, sits in the gate, and any teacher that comes after 8 o'clock, he says, "Look, go back today. You are suspended." Governors did that.
They did, yes. But it is
randomly.
It is stopped under this administration.
You see, let me tell you that during the military era, there was a particular governor. They bought skip eaters, these trucks for.
Okay, you have told that story before. When the first 2 walked and the other one.
They lined up the whole thing, like about 33 of them for the 33 local government. Each local government takes one. Now the first 3 here, where the governor, they have already put red carpet there. For the governor to commission and even test drive any of the 3. But after these first 3, till the last one, none of them was working. So we got wind of it as journalists and we now tipped off the governor. I said, "Governor, when you get to that commissioning tomorrow, when they put the red carpet, bypass the red carpet, go to anyone at random and start the engine and drive." As soon as the man was coming, they were piloting him, drummers, everybody, to the first one. But the one decided to go to
the middle.
To the middle. And 5, 6, he started, one walked.
He walked away.
And the commissioner was sacked.
You see, I want to tell a story. So briefly. You see, I boarded a bus the other time, you know, getting into my area, and the moment the bus got filled, one random guy came and said, "Oh," and what he collected from him was the
one passenger's
fare. You know,
usually, that's it.
Yes. And we got to another point. Another person jumped out and collected 200 naira. And at the third point, another person collected 100 naira. And I asked him, what is all of this? So he started explaining. He's paying the pay regularly. And the thing is all over Lagos, all over the Federation, NUW,
NUW, NATO, all of
and
them.
all of that. And I said, does it look like this thing can be stopped? No, they say it can be stopped.
Yeah.
And in my state, Abia State, we had a military administrator, Colonel Ike Nwosu. You know what he did?
That later came to Oyo State.
Yes, the thing became a menace, this collection of this, collection of this, collection of this. And now he went and made the leadership, of the union. Central Park there in Umuahia. You know what he did? He said, okay, now that since they can't stop this thing, let's just recognize them. He said he was going to sew uniform for all of them, legalize them, recognize them, give them badges and numbers so that they will also be remitting money to the state government. Now, on the due date, the leadership agreed with him and said, assemble all of you people so that we'll start giving them their tickets and all of that. He assembled everybody. You know what he did? There was a standby trucks and all of that. He arrested all of them, took all of them to a farm. Used soldiers to guard them to work on those farms. Momentarily, those collections stopped. But when the man left,
Of course, to come back. They will be praying for him to either die or relocate.
I pity the drivers in Lagos State. At every point, you see, go to let me be very particular. When you go to Sele, about 3 or 4 people collect different levies from one man.
Oh.
Chukuma, let me explain this to you. Maybe you have not been a friend to NURTW chairman or secretary. The moment you come visiting in is that small cubicle office.
I'm telling you.
And he announces to the boys around, say, I have a visitor.
They will go and get
They don't need to be told. They will go to the bus stop and collect money to entertain that visitor.
That's right.
By the time they are coming back, they have collected enough money that they will buy all manners of meat, all manners of beer, all manners of anything you want.
Have you seen
That's part of the people that are collecting. What besides a route if the chairman of that route has a party on Saturday? They must make that money that he will spend, that he will spray at that party from that route.
It's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate.
It's been allowed to thrive for too long.
thrive.
And then for
the thing has become like a right.
Laziness. That is why these boys don't want to work. They can't. What are they going to work?
It's easy money.
When you say somebody should come and work and is earning 7,500 naira per day, and in 5 minutes he collects 10,000 naira, and what is the incentive to make him work?
They have become lords unto themselves.
Because they have godfathers that will pay them if they are arrested.
I was shocked to my bone marrow when I saw guns at your festival the other day. Guns.
I was even going to ask about that.
Gun.
Must they flog people that are, that have come to watch? Because it seems to be a pattern.
That thing used to
They
be.
will use the banter.
the culture.
That's the banter, right?
The culture.
All of a sudden, it has become a gangster whatever.
Oh, the culture. Eyo. In Isaleko is that.
I know there's a movie that spoke against, that depicted the Eyo.
When you are face to face with Eyo, you off your shoes.
Okay,
otherwise,
so whether you're an indigene or not.
No, for that festive period, you put off your shoes.
So if you don't put off your shoes, they
will flog you. Maybe some people, I think next year they should also begin to talk about it and explain to people. But then again, why not do it within a particular place?
Why did they go?
Like in CBS, there was a year they did it.
You see, there are different AOs. You see some of them with
from the ruling houses, they bring out their own.
They will run in red. It symbolizes the particular Iga that this Eyo is coming from.
The house.
Yes, the ruling house. You have Obanikoro, you have Olumegmo, you have so many of them. Dosumu, So these people, they have different days. The last one that they did, you see that about 7 days was marked for it. For every house, ruling house, that comes to pay homage to the Oba.
Okay.
And then the grand finale is what we saw on Sunday. Now, the question is, it is everywhere. Now, even in our villages, masquerades, people hide under the guise of masquerade to perpetrate evil acts.
Talks have come into the matter.
If you take my girlfriend and I couldn't attack you in daylight, the day I have masquerade, I will go and use it to attack you.
We also see
Now
these
masquerade
things
now
happen.
hold machete.
We also see these things happen
and gone.
in Tejo show markets. Masquerades. They just come out and then they start asking people for money. And if
exactly.
you don't give them, they flog you.
Hey, but the point is, I've
What
told
is that a
you.
problem with the flogging?
Because it's, you're taking advantage of people.
Not only that, they are desecrating the tradition and culture.
Exactly.
Before you know it now, that thing will water
Do you know
down.
that? Do you know that there's this masquerade in
Water
Ibadan,
down.
Ololu. When Ololu is supposed to come out, women are not supposed to see Ololu. But how many women will come out
Like
broad
Oro.
daylight?
Like the Oro. As well.
How many women will come out to say they want to dare Ololu? But the point is, the people around that Ololu on that day, they become a menace to the extent that you have to deploy as many policemen as possible, because it was almost a yearly occurrence for more than 10 years that at least minimum of 2 people will die on that day. Because a lot of people hide under the cloak of Ololu or other masquerade to even perpetrate murder.
Oh.
And it has also become a political tool. You recall
Exactly.
that at some point
Exactly.
there was a particular protest that was scheduled, and they said, okay, on that day
We'll bring Oro.
to ensure that nobody comes out. You know.
Do you know my concern? This thing that you are desecrating a well time-tested tradition and culture, to what end? If you destroy all these things, what are you going to gain at the end of the day?
You know, at the end of the day, you are also losing money. Fanti Festival in Brazil attracts almost everybody in this world. If you cannot go live to Brazil, you want to watch it, and they make money from it. Eyo is prime enough to attract tourism to this country. But who would that tourist who saw somebody being macheted or seeing a masquerade with gun
or see gun?
How will you want to come from all the way from USA or any part of the world?
And this last one,
to come and watch?
it was all over the internet, worldwide. They saw people gone. No. It was even the highlight.
Somebody under his shed trying to protect his goods. He's not displaying anything. He's not selling. You went at attack him. And they were throwing chairs. They were throwing all manners of things around. It's not the ideal thing to do.
It's not ideal indeed. Well, there are other stories I'd like us to chime in on very quickly. Fatal crash. Family demands access to Joshua as FRSC awaits probe report. Apparently, the family members are saying that, look, we commensurate with the families of his friends that whose lives were lost in that crash, but we don't even have access to him. We haven't seen him yet. And this is what the family of Anthony Joshua, the immediate family, this is what they are saying. What say ye?
No, look, it is not necessary. As long as he is in good hands medically.
What do you mean it's not?
Hold on.
Shouldn't they have contacted the family first?
I'm coming.
Shield him from
at this critical stage, they want to stabilize him.
Okay.
Abi, medically, this man need all the care he need now. I mean, he need it.
And attention.
So this family,
they love him more than his family.
Look, he may not even
haven't you experienced it before that when somebody is being treated, that they say they don't want anybody around.
Exactly. The family members should hold
the doctors. The doctors may not tell you his present state as he is.
Let them stabilize him first.
But they need to have that full concentration.
More than the family members.
No.
It's not about love.
What are the family members?
The doctors have the right to stop anybody from accessing him until he's stable.
I am telling you, that's the first thing. Family member, what are they coming to do? To throng their.
They are not going to inject him.
Nothing.
They are not going to prescribe drugs for him.
Just to come around and all, and before you know that, they will throng the hospital and constitute a nuisance. Say they went to go and see.
We saw a picture of him and the president.
It's not
on his hospital bed. And that is enough that the man is alive.
The president.
Yes, now. The president went to visit him yesterday or so.
President
Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
You came back or what?
Is he back?
That's what I saw. Maybe na AI.
No, it's not possible.
I said maybe na
It
AI.
could be AI because when you said the president went to visit,
Because in fact, the photographs, they should
The man
be
is not
there.
yet back. Tinubu is not yet back.
With,
So
the
how did it
way,
happen?
with the way AI is being used these
I'm
days,
telling
one
you.
should be careful.
One day they are going to show us what is going on in the bedroom.
Let's talk about Rivers State because of time.
Yeah.
Rivers lawmakers reject Fubara's Christmas gift. Wike opposes automatic ticket. Now, Siminalayi Fubara gave gifts to members of Rivers State, the lawmakers, 100,000 naira. And they said, look, we don't want this 100,000 naira. Follow due process. This, in fact, they titled their statement, Return of Unsolicited and Unapproved 100,000 naira transferred to the personal accounts of honorable members of the Rivers State House of Assembly by the executive governor of Rivers State. So they are returning it. Returning
100,000.
Why would you give them 100,000? That's not an insult.
It's an insult.
It's a
Who did
Christmas
your-
celebration.
Christmas celebration.
What are you talking
And
about?
let's-
That money
tie-
is supposed to be a blackmail.
Let's tie that one to
Yes,
this
a blackmail.
story.
I don't think that.
There's a headline.
100,000
Even in
naira.
1999, nobody gave 100,000 naira to
There's
legislators.
another headline that Moses wants to
Let's tie it to this headline from the Guardian that says, "We'll fix Rivers leadership mistake in 2027." Wike declares.
Okay,
all right,
okay.
that's yes. So that's it.
Look,
Basically,
he should stop talking. No, this man should stop talking. If time this man talk, I get angry. Is Wike the owner of Rivers State? Please tell me.
I
What
mean,
is?
over there.
He's not qualified. If you come to that, go and check the history of Rivers State. By the time Rivers State was built by the founding father, Wike was even running around the streets.
No, it doesn't matter.
Please hold on. This thing he's doing now, is he building rivers or destroying it? That is my question. How can he continue to talk like this as if he owns Rivers State?
Barrister, were you not here when Rotimi Amechi said that Rivers is the capital of betrayals?
It's not
He
proper.
betrayed Odile, Wike betrayed him, Fubara betrayed Wike. So who knows who will betray Fubara?
Wike is overdoing his own.
Maybe Elvis say here.
He's overdoing it.
Maybe
He's
Elvis
overdoing
say
it.
here.
Or, what do they call him? Martin Zamewule. If the table turns the other side, the other
Martin
way.
is not on.
What kind of
It's
thing
on
is
Wike's
this?
side.
It's on Wike's
Every
side.
time
So
he's
assuming
telling us
Wike now
to correct
corrects this
leadership
mistake according to him.
So,
and we have Martins on the
Become the
saddle.
governor.
Become the
Probably.
governor. Probably.
do you know
So
that
is he going to betray?
Wike is planning to do what has been going on in Lagos State? He can't do it in Rivers State. No matter how he try, he cannot be choosing and removing governors in Rivers State. It can never happen. If that is his dream, let him kill it. That is the truth.
I had Barrister Adams on my show yesterday, and we talked a bit about about Rivers State. And I was like, does it look like Wike's political life is expiring, is gradually coming to an end? And Barrister Adams said, look, it is not possible. That Wike still controls the grassroots structures in Rivers State, and that who is Sim Fubara and all of that. And I asked him, Barrister Adams, you think that Wike is so powerful that Fubara cannot play an upset? He said, yes, he cannot. I said, what happened to Amechi? Was it not the same Wike that upset Amechi? Amechi upset Odile and all of that. So it's like turn by turn. So what gives you the impression that Fubara cannot upset Wike in 2027? We said it's not possible that, look, Wike has declared it, Fubara is not coming back, it's not going to happen and all of that. And I'm saying, well, 2027 is, I think by tomorrow we'll get into 2026. And 2027 will be like 365 days away.
I think similar life should be a little bit circumspect in his actions in the coming days. He shouldn't be too out there, too outspoken. I mean, he started releasing songs now.
Kona.
Kona. Oh, you have
No,
it.
it's everywhere
It's-
now. And the guy has been talking tough. Look at.
I think he should slow
It looks
down.
like he doesn't. I don't know what is beating the drums for him.
Who's been busy
You know, because looks like you see
Is
how
Abuja-
his
is
interface
Abuja?
with his interface with Martin Amewule. He's been very frontal.
Yes,
You know, forgetting that look, the speaker could.
I think he should take it
said
slow.
any
Because
bed
it
that
might-
is
it might
dancing on
backfire.
the road, ask yourself, why is it that all of a sudden Fubara is talking like this? Because he has secured the attention of Abuja.
He hasn't understood politics yet.
He has secured the
Whoever's
attention.
attention he feels he has,
No,
they
don't-
can pull the rug off his feet at any
You see-
point in
you
It's
time.
see-
not possible.
you see,
as long as he has gotten the attention of Abuja,
apart from-
forget it.
Apart from what's this man's name? Apart from Ambody, that had that major upset, because the powers that be in Lagos they were intentional in ensuring that he doesn't come back. But in other states, one thing I found out is it's very difficult to remove the rock from the feet of an incumbent. Because you have to do a lot of jobs.
Not when they've taken over the local government completely.
No, wait. When I said you have to do a lot of jobs, for instance, if somebody who is not in government today is now tipped to replace Fubara, it's like you are marrying a teenager. You have to buy everything that teenager needs. But when you go out and say you want to marry an adult that is already established, that has a good job, it becomes less burdensome. That was the same thing that I saw in Ayedatiwa. Ayedatiwa, in all ramifications, was not a good candidate to become governor of Ondo State. But the president, who is the leader of the political party, APC, knew that anybody that is not in the saddle, you may have to spend almost like times 10 on that person to show him
person
up,
up.
To rebrand him.
to rebrand him, to prop him up and all that. But a sitting governor, he has all the apparatus of government. He has the human resources, he has the material resources, he has vehicles to campaign, he has everything to himself.
I
It
said
makes
something.
it-
I said something. that you know.
let's look at the flip side. Amechi had all of this, yet Wike took him out. Amechi never
Wike-
wanted Wike to be
what,
governor.
What I'm saying is, Wike's case from the bedroom was how Wike became governor. Jonathan's wife was the backup.
Good. Now looks like
You understand?
assuming that Fubara, like Barrister has
And
said,
Wike was not.
has the backing of
You know that
Abuja.
Amechi was not contesting anymore.
Yeah,
He only had a candidate.
He only had a
So
candidate, yes.
the candidate of Amechi is now versus the candidate of president.
Now Wike is not contesting. He probably tried to prop up
Wike is
another
not
person.
contesting. And today, the point is who determines who becomes governor of Rivers State is in Abuja. And that's why I'm saying that Wike
Okay, you are aligning your thoughts with that of Barrister. That if he has the backing of Abuja, Wike is
is
governor.
off. Wike is off. And it's looking like that now. And this is, I'm only giving you a reason why it will likely be like that.
more so when Wike have not defected to APC.
That is not even an issue because everybody knows that Wike is in APC.
Well, okay. But
That's not an issue.
officially,
But he needed to stay in
Wike is shouting yesterday, day before yesterday. Look, he said, Sim Fubara, you are not the leader of the APC in Rivers State. Why is he saying that?
he's just making noise. Let
For
him declare.
political
Let him
office.
declare. That's
For
why.
political
That's why
office.
Fubara.
Well, no, what I see
That's
from
why
that
Fubara
statement
is
is that,
telling you
look,
that if
he's
you want-
going
They
to
say
APC,
this same
and mind
lawmakers-
he has also said that he's going to quit the PDP very soon,
Yeah.
and likely end up in APC.
Okay.
So he doesn't want to get to the APC and now have Fubara be his
pretend.
leader.
Really?
Fubara automatically will
Become
his leader.
Well, he has no choice.
governor.
You
He
see,
has no choice.
the way political parties are configured in Nigeria, the moment you become governor or president, the party is in your pocket. So
Well, the national leader of the South, APC, is saying that if the governor is going to get back into office, he will have to go through Wike.
No, but the state chair, the national chairman of APC, Nentawe, says that look, we are impressed with what you are doing, and we are going to support you for second term.
Conflict of interest.
I'm telling you, these politicians, it's about interest.
If they tell Wike today to step down on his activities in Rivers State and allow Fubara, who is an APC governor, to rule the state, will he?
So why has the president not done that?
It has not gotten to that point. Don't worry. It will get to that point. Because two captains cannot be in a ship. The president cannot watch Wike and Fubara.
I don't think the president would do that.
The extent, let me tell you, the extent of
Wike's power
driven by the presidency.
Of course. I said it here.
And the presidency can just say,
It's not as if I didn't agree with you. I agree clearly that look, the president has a very enormous, influence and power over me.
yes.
My point of disagreement was at that point is that look, the president could do that, but does it take away the capacity of Wike? It cause problem for him in Rivers, no matter how little.
He cannot, because look, Wike have skeletons in his cupboard. The president will just
even from prison.
Hold on.
Even from prison, he could play an upset. No matter how little.
It's a lie. You don't know what's going on in Nigeria. Hold on, though.
Let's look
Do
at
you
it
know
this
that
way.
Wike have skeletons in his cupboard? All the Tinubu needed is to tell EFCs, go and open one of the cupboard. Just open one out of the skeletons, out of the cupboard. And when things started crawling out, nobody will tell Wike to humble himself.
Sorry, sir, did you watch The Revenge of Al Capone?
Revenge of
Al Capone. What happened?
What happened is what happened. Mafia God, you don't. Look, you see, when you add all these things together, you discover that they act in films. Nigerian reality is not the same thing with your movie.
Really?
It is not. Really? I have just given you a scenario here. Why is this man, the former Attorney General, why is he going through hell now? Tell me.
You are missing the point.
What point?
I
am telling you that the person that is holding the levers of power now, the levers of power is
let me make this point. Let's start from this point. Do you know that the extent of Wike's powers and the enormity of his shenanigans is as a result of protection he gets from
nothing else, nothing.
That one is
very good. Now let's admit that.
The same person can decide.
Do you know that strip Wike of all these powers?
He's nothing.
Energize Fubara. In less than 1 month, Wike may turn out to be a recluse.
In fact, he will leave Nigeria.
Will the president want to do that?
He will leave.
Now,
why not?
See, let me tell you.
The only reason why there are two jobs Wike needed to do, he has accomplished one. Destroy PDP.
Destabilize PDP, and then make sure that Rivers is in his kitty. Now, they have resolved this thing. Rivers is in APC's kitty, 50% delivery. The PDP is almost 30% delivered.
30 or 70?
No, I said 30 out of the remaining 50. So already Tinubu has 80% in his pocket. Do you think the 20% remaining Wike can wriggle out and hold on to that power?
In Igbo land, there is what we call Abalusi Angene. Abalusi Angene means is a spring, a pond, spring water. Instead of me not to drink from this,
then
nobody will. You understand?
He does not have the capacity.
No, it's not even capacity.
He does not.
Forget that. You know what politics is in Nigeria. Now, imagine President Tinubu calling these people, these 27 lawmakers, to Aso Rock, and says, look, from now on, you must not give this man trouble in Rivers
State,
and this is your reward for listening to me. Do you think they will change allegiance or not?
Now let's go back to the question Moses asked. Is the president willing to do that?
Sorry? I am telling you, the president will be willing to do that.
More than willing.
Because what matters to him, he has achieved.
Okay.
Yes.
What matters to him is
You know why
APC
you know why I
must come wholesale to
you know why I asked the question. The president has a reputation of
Not
being
abandoning
someone
people.
not abandoning
Not
people.
when his own interest is at stake. Not when his own interest is that the interest is
the best he will do is okay, Wike. Now you have achieved what I've sent you to do. Now, can you just reduce the noise? Can you just reduce the tension?
They reduce the noise.
Yes, now. And then you see, this is what awaits you after 2027. And there will be a caveat. He doesn't need to mention the
In that
caveat.
case, he has not abandoned him. Has
You
he?
don't understand what I'm
In
saying.
that case, he has not
You will
abandoned him.
allow Fubara to rest.
I was looking at it from
You are
recontest.
you are only giving him a soft landing. You are not going to punish him in the public. Just give him a subtle threat. Look, just
We have come back to the point of abandonment or non-abandonment. The president will clearly
let's
not
take a few more
abandon him.
headlines and then just quickly react with the limited time we have available. 12 trillion naira 2026 debts may tighten liquidity in private sector, CBN warns. Tributes for the 2027. We won't accept excuses of glitches, Bode George tells INEC boss. Court remands Malami's son and wife over money laundering charges. And Tinubu ignores suspension calls, insists new tax laws take off tomorrow. Now, still on the same tax laws, this day reports Tinubu, new tax laws take off January 1. CBN projects $51.04 billion external reserve. President says ready to work with National Assembly to resolve pending issues. Apex Bank sees inflation at 12.94%, growth to accelerate to 4.49%. Forecast 34.68% increase in public debt, deficit of 12.14 trillion naira. Nigeria recorded $4.60 billion surplus in Q3. Diaspora remittances peaked at $5.24 billion.
When the president says he's willing to work with the National Assembly to resolve it, has he ever been in disagreement with them?
Why did he not say the thing must take off?
King Charles honors Wale Yaju with Grand Commander of Victorian Order. President hails minister.
Who gave him?
King Charles.
King Charles.
For what?
For being a Minister of Finance.
Are you serious?
For building up the economy.
Are you serious?
Anyway, these are the headlines. Then.
Are you sure this thing was not bought?
If I'm going to talk,
Let's have your reaction.
I'm going to talk about this Malami and his son. When I saw the video of the kind of humongous wealth that these people are displaying in Kebbi and Kano, I wonder if we have just 100 of these people, they would have finished Nigeria.
Is Nigeria not finished already? What is left?
Because Malami was not known to be in the league of Olanipekun, Afe Babalola, and the likes of even Femi Falana.
How did he even become a senior?
How did he even become the Attorney General? You understand? So, because I recall that Malami was a lawyer to Ifeanyi Uba in those days when AMCON was chasing Ifeanyi Uba around.
Yes. That was how they became friends.
So he didn't come to me as a super lawyer that has made stupendous wealth. For you now to spend just 8 years and Attorney General of the Federation, and they are linking you with 212 billion assets, university, shopping mall, high-rise buildings, for God's sake. And open display of that kind of stupendous wealth, it's appalling. But unfortunately, that is their punishment. After granting them bail, everything will just die down.
I think that's it.
That's all.
So
we have the pattern is clear. After releasing Yaya Bello, what has happened to his case?
His case will be
Better Edu, what has happened to our
that
case?
of Malami will be different because he joined ADC instead of APC. That's just the difference. APC will never allow him to carry such an amount of money to go into ADC. He's going to finance and sponsor ADC with that money. And APC doesn't want that. except he want to defect to APC. That is when this thing will die
Okay,
down.
defect back.
So that's the only reason. But Yahya Bello is still in APC. So he's spending the money
And
on
then
APC.
he would also have to drop his ambition.
And the funny thing is, Yahya Bello is even angling for the seat of Natacha.
Oh,
Next
yeah, it has
election.
always
Of
been.
course.
It has always been.
But that one is left for the people of Kogi Central because they are behind Natasha.
His candidate was supposed to be a placeholder for him in the Senate. Unfortunately.
That was why they want to remove the woman. Unfortunately, the woman had to squeal and cry out.
Military arrest suicide bomber recovers 189 AK-47 rifles.
189 assault rifles. 189
No, all you need to do is the calculation is simple.
times 30.
Times 30. 189 times 30. That is if they are using single magazine. Because AK-47 has capacity to take three magazines
that's
of
90.
30,000. That's 90. So if they are using 3 magazines at the same time, so 198 times 90. That is the killing capacity.
That is loaded.
That is killing capacity of what they just recovered.
That's 17,000.
Oh, you have done it.
Yes,
17,000 deaths.
And that can wipe out an entire village.
And
if not more.
yes, and if you shoot at close range, the bullet can still penetrate the hole and hit the next person and still kill.
Oh well. And those that have been,
When did they make this?
And this thing was bought.
those that have been
It was bought with money. It was bought with
running
money.
away, we need to flip the page. Well, those that they said they caught, I think about 39 of them escaping, the bandits escaping.
Okay, no, do.
You know, in those states that Amoteku caught. I wonder, you know, some people will say, why arrest and display? Why not just, you know?
They want to tell you. They want to
Let
tell
them
you
travel.
No, they want to tell you that they are working. They have caught them.
All right,
If you
so
caught them, they are going to come back into the system
for the benefit of our viewers, troops of Operation Hadinkai have recorded a major security success in Borno State, arresting suspected suicide bomber and intercepting materials intended for the manufacture of improvised explosive devices. The suspect, identified as Abubakar Mustafa, was apprehended on Monday by personnel of the 152 Task Force Battalion in collaboration with other security agencies. He is said to have, 189 AK-47 rifles in his possession. That's a summary of it all. So there you have it.
Now imagine if we have like 6 or 7 of this.
Having the same number of rifles. Oh well.
Do you know how these people operate? No. Whenever they want to go into a serious operation, they will send a decoy. 3 or 4 people in different directions. So when you catch one, 2 or 3 will not escape. To go and conclude the matter. Now they don't put all their eggs in one basket. No, they don't. They will use one to send a decoy to you. So when you catch one, you believe that you are caught.
They should also get the source of the ammunition.
That's how you operate.
All right, Mr. Darlington Nagomo Esquire. I usually like to just call him Barrister Darlington. Thank you very much for your thoughts here.
Thank you.
Dele Fanimo, thank you very much. It's been a wonderful time with you in the year 2025. I think we'll do more 2026.
Yeah, we'll repeat the class.
Also, Chukwuma Okoro, thank you very much for your analysis on the show. But you make a return.
Yes, at 6 o'clock in the evening, and I'll bring to you the biggest stories of 2025. I'll be joined by Prince Francis Chilaka, and we'll just talk about 3 big stories that took place in 2025. Join me then, it promises to be quite interesting.
Well, that's it. This is the last outing of VOP this morning, a newspaper review on in 2025, the last outing. So I'll see you again next year. I'm Moses Humphrey. Bye for now.
want your voice to be heard? Do you know that you matter in the scheme of things? The People's Voice, the show where ordinary citizens take center stage as we discuss the biggest stories that affect you and I. With you in mind, we facilitate lively discussions, debates, and interviews on the topics that matter most to you and I. From social justice to economic empowerment, education to healthcare, governance, and more. Tackling tough topics and amplifying your voice. Join the conversation and make your